What's up, YouTube? SmokingDank5280 coming at you for Couch Jockey Gaming and Gamer to Gamer. And today I'm doing a quick walk through the operation, what Pride Had Wrought in Dragon Age Inquisition. And we're doing this operation in search of the Longbow of the Griffon. It's one of the best bows available in this game. It shoots 3 arrows. And a viewer of ours, Alexandre asked me if I could show him where to find it. So here you go, dude. This one is specifically for you. Once you put that comment in, I went down and started this mission, or this operation. So when you start the operation, you start at the war table, and once you get into the Arbor Wilds, you're just going to go ahead and work your way to the temple. You'll have a few cutscenes in this one. It's going to, like this is the last cutscene just before you get into the temple. Run, 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 run across the bridge, and then we're into the temple. Kind of your standard shit. This was actually one of my favorite operations, though. So once you're in, there's just a lot of exciting stuff. There's some good decisions, stuff like that. But once you're inside the temple, you're going to work your way through the various mobs until you get to Samson. And when you get to Samson, when he bolts, you're going to not follow him. Now, what you're seeing right here is an example of the Elven path ritual puzzle. And what you do here is you have to walk across them. You have to hit every single tile without backtracking on a single tile. So once you're on the tile and you leave it, you can't come back to it. And there's a couple of these puzzles, and we're going to cover all of them on how to get your bow and how to finish this quest. So here's Samson. He brings his little bitches forward, and you get to handle them. And he's going to jump down in the hole. Once you handle these guys, though, you get the opportunity to either chase him or go complete these rituals. And if you want the bow, you have to complete the rituals. You have to come in the correct way, not by busting a hole through the temple, but actually the path of the righteous. So this one here, this puzzle was probably the one that gave me the most trouble. It took me forever to get this one done. But this is how you do it, step by step. And it's at the end where you have to pull the lever again is where it started messing with me. I'm just like, what the hell am I doing? It took me 2 tries of hitting this other gate to realize I had to come over here and deactivate the lever. Hit the tiles in this specific order to make sure you don't trap yourself, and you can hit every single one, because you can't do a diagonal little jump. I tried that. You can only go square to square. So once you get this one done, this is the first one, depending on which direction you're coming through. You go to the next one. The next one's pretty simple.
To the next ritual.
But again, you have to do these. You have to go this direction if you want the bow. You cannot chase Samson down the hole. So you're going to piss off Cassandra a little bit. But again, if you want that bow, and again, the Longbow of the Griffon is one of the top 3 bows that drops in this game. You can check forums. People are talking about it. It is a great bow. I love the bow. It's a lot of fun. But that's your second one. And if you notice, to complete it, you don't have to put yourself into a position where you can get back out. You just have to hit all of them without backtracking. So this is the last puzzle you've got, and this one was a big one. I had to actually stand up and look around and kind of figure out which direction I wanted to start this one on. And this one, probably because of its size, has a few ways you can handle it. But this is the way that I was able to go through and get this puzzle done. And when you see me pause like this, whether it's on these or the constellation puzzles, it's literally because I'm looking at the screen trying to figure out my next 5 moves. The way to really do these is to look it out and plan your movement before you go and do these. And that'll get you through a lot quicker. Like I said, you've got to get through these before you even enter the temple. And this is the way to gain the Elven approval, the Elven Sentinel approval, so that you can get that bow. Here's the second part of that puzzle right there. And they work together, so you got to get them all done together. But sorry for the delay. I'm trying to figure out and not screw this up on this playthrough right here. But while I'm figuring this out, and before we move on, I tell you what to do next. if you're watching this and you made it this far and you haven't played this game, definitely pick it up. The second thing I want to say is if you want this bow and you're trying to kind of drag out the story like I do, and because this is a great story, I'm not ready for it to end yet. This is one of your end operations. This is kind of bringing the game to a close. So be prepared for, as the pace picks up, it's starting to wrap up. But here's that last puzzle completely finished. Once this one finishes, the door is going to activate. It'll show up on your map, and you're going to open up this blue door, which then takes you into the temple correctly along the righteous path. Your sentinels then show up. Excuse me, not your sentinels, but these sentinels show up. This guy's going to talk a little trash to you, but in the end, if you want that bow, you need to align with him. You need him as your ally. Later, after the mission, you're going to have some decisions that are in regard to this well that you're looking for. I'm trying not to give any spoilers on this. But once you are his ally, follow his guide, and up this first hallway is where you're going to find this bow. You see that? You see where it lit up, that urn right there? That's where the bow's at. Are you watching? Here we go. Alex, this is what you were asking for. This is where the bow's at. See? Open it up. There is the longbow of the Griffon. So, I know I'm going to get at least one thumbs up and a share from Alex for this video for helping him out and find this. I hope you got this bow. I hope this works out for you. There you go, man. We're going to go ahead. Here, you see? 3 arrows. Isn't that fucking cool? Once I get done playing with this new bow, you're basically at this point going to work yourself through the temple. You've got some mobs you can clean up, some other loot, and just crafting materials you're going to pick up until you actually get to Samson and the Samson fight. Not a difficult fight. Handle his mobs, keep your party alive, and he does go down. After this, you do have some decisions to make, and some pretty kind of important ones. I stared at the screen for a few minutes going, oh shit, which way do I want to go on these? But definitely, this is hands down one of my favorite operations, what Pride Has Wrought. And if you like the video, if you got the bow, give us a thumbs up. For more videos, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out our Dragon Age playlist, which has got all kinds of Dragon Age Inquisition videos. Check the link in the description for the link to the Gamer to Gamer community on Google+. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll be back again with another video as soon as we get some made for you.